There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of déjà vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I wasn't that interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate. Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good... At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause. I didn't want to use that unless I really had to. I could have climbed onto the sink, prized the ventilator cover loose, wedged myself into the tiny hole, smashed the or I could just go through the door like a sane. The thing felt really hot. Big. I didn't want it. Capacious as my pockets were, the thing felt... Being in a that place was, at least... I wasn't that in... I didn't want to use... I could have climbed onto the sink, wedged my... or... Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't... The thing felt really... Hi again.
What is it?
What was I supposed to say? Hey, look what I stole. So, what exactly?
I'm guarding. You expect...
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning... I didn't think that the guard would... I had a hunch that door was... Hi again.
What is...
This guy...
So it...
I've got a red...
Oh.
Look.
Ah, if you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an...
Have you seen this man before?
Oh.
You have.
No.
I was gonna have to get rid of this thing. It was... Do you recognize...
Merlin.
I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting...
I thought better of showing him that he might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui? You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to...
No, no singing in here.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I need to use the,
Again?
I have this problem.
Never mind.
I'd like to know what you're...
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an art...
Are you asking me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal... Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard the phone can...
Hi, Nico?
George, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Hey, monsieur! Don't go with my keys.
Hi again.
What is...
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Hey, monsieur!
Okay.
I should think so.
Hi again.
What is...
I need to use...
Again?
I have...
Never...
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I figured washing my hands with that soap in that sink would just get my... I made an impression of the big key in the cake of soap. Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur. Talk to you later. Au revoir.
Hi, it's me again.
What?
Would you be interested in soap?
Not at the...
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
That is... I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Would you be interested?
Not at...
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
What do you want?
Some ideas.
You're the man on the spot, Josh. I can't hold your hand all of the time.
I wouldn't mind if you held it at least some of the time. I couldn't imagine what I...
Hi again. What is it?
I need to use the toilet.
Again?
I have this...
Never.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key. Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't want any coal. I didn't want...
Hi again. What?
Here's the key.
Merci.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Hi, it's me again.
What?
I made this key out of plastic.
Australing.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, monsieur.
Okay.
I should think so.
Hey, you. Hi, it's me again.
What?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
A well-used wheel.
Hey, you.
Killer.
Hi, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Josh.
I'm at the excavation.
Damn.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call?
For me?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her. Well, monsieur, what a she was all over me and then suddenly...
Really?
What? Abuse! Ah well. And monsieur, if she calls again...
Hi again.
What is
I need to use...
again?
I have the... Hey, smart. Why don't I just tell him... Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I figured this was better done. Quickly and without fuss, Hi again.
What is
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt he was bound. After the amount of... I wasn't a... Talk to you later.
au revoir.
I couldn't imagine. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. The doorway was... A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumped. No wonder it was warm in here.
Hi again.
What is it?
It sure is hot in.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I turned the heating off.
Hi again.
What is it?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
The thing felt really hot.
Hi again.
What is...
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't.
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I didn't think. I had a hunch.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hi, Nico.
I'd guessed.
What did you say to the...
I shan't repeat it.
Look, could you call back and ask him to get the...
Okay, I'll...
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
But don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Pah! Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss. I couldn't see anything you... Close up, it fanned out around... There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol, Baphomet. No, thanks. And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice. The image of a church. I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower. Let's take another look at them. That's the face of the... That's the gem that... I guess I'd better...
Hurry back.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway. But I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear. And Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose. Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft claw.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealths away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
I discovered something amazing. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chapel.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as...
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest. Do you know what this is?
No, it looks very proud.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
Does this lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Does this tissue mean?
Where is it?
Nowhere help. Does this red...
No,
That would be the...
clown in all in. Apart from
I don't suppose you know...
what?
Don't knock. Does this red...
No, dear.
That would be the TV clown, yeah?
Clown in. Apart.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home.
I doubted the Templars had hidden anything. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an ancient edition of Don Quixote. From the window, I could see some... It didn't look like it was used. It was way too warm to light. Now, what would I want with... I came here to solve a mystery, not go jousting.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
What's the story behind the chalice?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
you must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it. So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my...
Do you recognize this?
No.
Look at this.
What?
I'd like your...
Okay. It has...
That's grease paint.
Oh. It stinks of solvent. Strange.
I don't think it's quite that... This lab pass?
Not.
I don't see...
Ah!
El who?
El Flojo. He is a clown on state television.
Oh.
He is as funny as scabies.
Do you know...
See,
Would you like to shake...
I do not...
Catch you later.
Adios.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be unless the fate...
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
No, dear. El Flojo.
That would be the TV clown, yeah?
Clown in all important aspects. Apart from the one about being fun.
Does this red nose...
No, dear.
That...
Clown. Apart...
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
It was way too warm to light the fire. Now, what would I want with a bunch of... I couldn't climb up there with... I couldn't reach... The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess, and had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
You must know just about everything.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without...
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Well, you must have...
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that...
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source.
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing.
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. Why?
Right. Do you have any hazel tree?
See? That is hazel.
This tissue is...
You won't get any argument.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor.
Yeah, I think it probably...
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Toba.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch. I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha! I didn't like the idea of carrying... Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand, apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest... and walk slowly and steady.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well...
Senior Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's...
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun. But that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey! I could hear the sound, and I knew.
Oh, very funny, you psycho! Are you all right? It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine. Hey, tutto via data. You gave me a scare.
Nice try, Templars. I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
I wish that I had lyrics. It just felt I'd almost... I'd need tools to move heavy equipment that just... Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
It's really dark down there.
No.
Damn. It's so bright.
See.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
I borrowed your mirror.
No, senor.
Catch you later.
Adios.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket.
It looked like this wasn't quite...
Open sesame! Another secret door. Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess.
I found it with the children.
You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription. To the west, at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square. One of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is, right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well...
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go. Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, we'll see.
You're exhausted. Why don't
Sleep?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you? I've got some tablet.
Oh, no.
Thanks all the same, man. This thing has got me out of a few...
Maybe I should get one.
I've still got the clown...
So I see.
I wonder where Khan is now.
Forget about him.
Hard to believe this thing saved my life.
I'll buy you a new one when we get back.
I wonder if there ever was a Thomas Merlin.
Didn't I tell you? I checked. There...
Do you want to look after this ticket?
Not me. I don't want to get involved with the British Railway.
Pardon me?
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is, and I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Have you ever seen anything...
A manhole lifting key.
You knew that?
Of course. I never leave home without.
You're joking.
What use would an old lady have for such a thing?
Seriously,
I've had a full life.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Have you ever seen this man before?
An interesting-looking fellow.
Interesting. He's a killer.
And that's not interesting?
You really think this guy looks interesting?
He looks like a driven man.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with...
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin?
Where are you going, Josh?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid.
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Can't you sit still, Josh?
I need to go to the job.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, Josh. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Hi. Having a...
No. Come on, join us, Mum. We're Basha, wake up, Mum.
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's talking a nut, sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you... It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks... Have you ever...
Yeah,
It's not a...
well, no.
Would you like a...
No thanks, pal.
Have you ever seen this man?
Hi, man. He's took.
No, he's in...
Well, I, man, but I was...
Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that?
If I'd wanted to catch you out...
Well, maybe it's his mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know?
Does the name Merlin mean anything?
Merlin? King Arthur's queen?
Forget it. See you later. I didn't want to wake him, to be frank.
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing up.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had. Eklund, Marquet's murderer. The door was locked. I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved. The door was locked.
Leave it alone.
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman?
No, pal, I didn't.
She's disappeared. The old...
Away, man, an old lady?
Yeah.
Maybe they went to the
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always...
No, she's been a... I've got to go look...
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he sees.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No prob...
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basseria. We are veterans, like, so action at Brightling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in any...
Well, you just take it from...
See you later.
Don't do it, pal, don't.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb...
You're kidding.
Just what?
Hold on now, pal, I'll give you a hand, like. Don't do it, pal, don't jump.
I'm... It was the arm that fed electricity from the overhead cables to the... I could almost smell the high tension. It was the arm I could almost... I figured I'd stand a slim chance of escape, but I couldn't leave Nico to Eklund's mercy. Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything. Can't you do anything to help me? I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance. You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields,
which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner. May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
What?
What? What? He's dead.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was gonna use it on you.
Don't even think.
What?
Look me.
Don't be. I was gonna use it on. The rear exit was barred and packed. I couldn't think of a.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
And tell me this instant, Josh Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
That's not fair, Josh.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
Josh,
Uh-huh.
Josh, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Don't even think about.
What? Who?
Look me.
Oh,
Of course.
the rear exit was barred and... I couldn't think of a single... I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Plastic, Josh.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, Josh. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I heard a...
I scrambled around in the rubble and found the wheel turned reluctant. There was no The handle turned easily and Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand. Examining the demon more closely, it was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, there was a simple reason. I tried pushing the panel. There was no way of reconnecting the hand. Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age. No. It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog. With mounting excitement, it was short, hard, and black. It was a I didn't find it. Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle. The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of There was no obvious way of removing. I didn't find anything. I ran my fingers across the cold stone. Beneath them, the mouth formed. Beneath them. Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription.
Can you read it?
No.
What should I do with...
Throw it away next time we pass away.
I thought I'd keep it. Nico, I found an old clay...
Josh, I don't care.
Look, I found an old coin.
Josh, focus on the situation.
Any suggestions?
Well,
Look what I found.
it's a plastic.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Finding something...
Astounding. Let me know if you find.
Any suggestions?
Well,
What's the point of studying the inscription if you...
because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for. I might find someone installing.
We don't have time to go looking.
No? At least I am doing.
What language is that in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on stone, I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all met. As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now?
No, Josh!
What?
Leave a torch right in case you ever notice the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
Don't be silly, Josh. Keep your voice down. I thought I heard something.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
It looks like the Templars got here.
We might not be too late.
I wish I had your op.
So do I, Josh. Sometimes you're so negative. Listen, I can definitely...
You're right. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic...
So, what are we waiting for? Shh. Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, They regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why is the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, Gatekeeper of the Temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre, et l'on kill him. Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
Okay. Let me think.
Josh! Stay away from me!
So perish all enemies.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You Guido!
But master,
That powder is from the He's over 300 years old.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosions.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, dear.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Aha! Is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No, Kitty. A toilet chain? From Syria? You sad man.
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustine Rosso? No, dear, nothing. It conjures up the image of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
I think you'd be surprised.